God spoke it once from a mountain of fire. 40 years later, Moses speaks it again, same words, different generation, higher stakes, because the people standing in front of Moses did not hear it the first time. They didn't see the mountain burn. They didn't hear the thunder. They didn't feel the ground shake beneath their feet. Their parents did. Their parents also died in the wilderness. Now it's their turn. And Moses knows something they don't yet understand. What destroyed their parents could destroy them too. Today, the 10 Commandments, the Shema, and the warning most people never expect. Day 48. Hear, O Israel, Deuteronomy 5-7. The people standing before Moses were children when Sinai happened. Many weren't even born yet. But Moses makes something clear immediately. This covenant is not history. It isn't their parents' story. It is theirs. God made it with them. Today, here, the one still alive. So Moses repeats the 10 Commandments, word for word. No other gods before me. No idols. Don't make them. Don't bow to them. Don't serve them. God is jealous. He punishes the children of those who hate him, down to the 3rd and 4th generation. But he shows love to thousands of generations of those who love him. Don't misuse the name of the Lord your God. Keep the Sabbath. 6 days you work. The 7th belongs to God. Rest. Let your children rest. Let your servants rest. Let your animals rest. You were slaves in Egypt. Someone else owned your time. God freed you. The Sabbath is the proof. Honor your father and mother, so that it goes well with you, so that you live long in the land. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not give false testimony against your neighbor. Do not covet your neighbor's wife. Do not covet his house, his field, his servants, his ox, his donkey, or anything that belongs to him. When God spoke these words from the fire, the people were terrified. They came to Moses and said, "You go. You talk to God. We'll listen to you. If God keeps speaking to us directly, we will die." God heard them say it. And surprisingly, he was pleased. If only their hearts would be inclined to fear me and keep all my commands always, so that it might go well with them and their children forever. So Moses went back into the darkness where God was. The people waited. When Moses returned, he brought something even more important than the commandments, the center of the entire covenant, the words that would define Israel forever. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. That's it. That's the whole thing. Every law, every command, every boundary. It all hangs on this. Love God with everything. Moses knows something about human nature. People forget, so he gives them a strategy. These words must live on your hearts. Teach them to your children. Talk about them when you sit at home, when you walk along the road, when you lie down, when you wake up. Tie them on your hands, bind them on your foreheads, write them on the doorframes of your houses and on your gates. In other words, don't let them fade into background noise. Make them the frame around your entire life, because the temptation is coming, and when it arrives, most people don't even realize it. Moses has seen it happen before. God is about to bring them into a land filled with cities they didn't build, houses full of good things they didn't fill, wells they didn't dig, vineyards and olive trees they didn't plant. They will eat, and they will be satisfied. Then Moses says something that sounds simple, but it is one of the most dangerous warnings in the entire Bible. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. The wilderness was hard. Hard things keep you close to God. You pray when you're hungry. You cry out when you're thirsty. You know exactly who you depend on. But full pantries and comfortable beds, those are the real test. And if they chase other gods, serve them, bow to them, they will be destroyed. Quickly, the same God who cleared the road in front of them will turn against them. Moses even prepares them for a question their children will ask someday. Why did God give us all these laws? And when that question comes, Moses says, tell them the truth. We were slaves in Egypt. God brought us out with a mighty hand. He brought us here. He gave us this land. He commanded us to obey these laws so that it would always go well with us. In other words, these commands were never just rules. They were the way rescued people live. 7 nations stand between Israel and the land, all of them larger, all of them stronger, but God will hand them over anyway, completely. Israel must destroy them. No treaties, no alliances, no intermarriage. Because those nations will pull Israel toward their gods. Every altar torn down, every sacred stone smashed, every Asherah pole cut down, every idol burned. This isn't cruelty for cruelty's sake. Moses explains it clearly. You are a people holy to the Lord your God. God chose them, not because they were the most numerous, they were the fewest, not because they were impressive, because he loved them, because he kept the oath he swore to their ancestors. God redeemed them from slavery. He keeps his covenant to 1,000 generations of those who love him, but those who reject him, he repays them, to their face, quickly. So Moses leaves them with a simple choice: obey, and God will bless you. Bless your children, bless your crops, bless your livestock, remove sickness, keep the diseases of Egypt far away. Do not fear the 7 nations waiting ahead, because the Lord your God is among you, a great and awesome God. The 10 Commandments, the Shema, the warning about comfort, the call to total loyalty. Moses is preparing them for something, because the real danger is not the nations waiting in Canaan. The real danger comes after the victory. Tomorrow, Moses reveals the trap most people never see coming. The manna wasn't random. It was a lesson. And the greatest danger Israel will face isn't the enemies waiting ahead. It's what happens after they win. See you then.